Yeah, what's up? Hey, what's popping? What's popping? What's popping, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is that boy. This is that boy, RickTitus. This is that boy, RickTitus. We're talking about this exquisite podcast. This exquisite podcast. That's what we're talking about today. Want to go ahead and let some people catch up with us. Let some people catch up with us. I don't know who you're looking at this video on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Ticker-Lacker, LinkedIn. Hey, do that boy a favor and like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And listen, we're going to let some people catch up with us, family. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let some people catch up with us. We'll be right back. Yeah, family. Yeah, family. Listen. This is what I want you guys to do. Go on Facebook and type in Exquisite Podcast Group. That's our Facebook group. Exquisite Podcast Group. We're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. We're going to jump into this thing. And listen, family, our email is at exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. We're located at St. Charles Town Center Mall in Waldorf, Maryland, right around the corner from J.C. Penney. We're going to get this podcast started for you. You want to scream your podcast. We want to scream that podcast. Now, when you email me, I want you to give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, your backdrop, your markup offer, and your time, your backdrops and your markup offers. So I need you to email that for me so you can get your podcast screened. And do that boy a favor. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And listen, guys, listen, family. It's like what, 43 million FBAs out here. Support a Black-owned business. Support a Black-owned business. Let's get this thing here popping. What I wanted to mention to you guys is that, listen, we do ministry. We screen ministries out here. And you can be in the U.S., you can be international. You don't have to come in the studio. All you got to have is high-speed internet, a laptop, or a cell phone. That's all you need to have to get this thing here started. A lot of ministries out there got a lot of things to say. They got some good material, but nobody heard of them. Nobody is seeing them. Why not come and let Exquisite Podcast scream your ministry? We got 2 ministries already aboard in our location, in our studio. So come on out to St. Charles Town Center Mall in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located at. And listen, guys, we're getting ready to start coming soon. The podcast will be coming soon at the end of March. At the end of March, the podcast will be done. It will be aired. And listen, this is that boy RickTitus show. And listen, guys, we're getting ready to do some hats, some t-shirts. Listen, you always got to keep your notes available. Some mugs, some shorts, some joggers, and some hoodies. That's right. So let me tell you a little bit about what the podcast studio does. Photograph. We do photographs of your moms, your father, your uncle, your nieces, your nephew, your cousins, your wife, your husband. We do all type of photos. We got a professional photographer in the back of our studio. And you kids who's having graduations, you got baby showers, you got birthday parties, book your event now. Book your session today. So we can go ahead and get you booked. Book it for next month. Book it now. Don't procrastinate. Book your session for next month today. And also, family, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing. Book your event today. We got limited spaces available. Limited spaces are available. So book your session and book your event special today for next month. And also, you guys, you going out of the country, we do passport pictures. We do passport pictures. So come on out if you're going out of the country and get your passport picture done. Get it done. If you go downtown, you might have to spend a ticket. You might have to spend money for parking in a garage. Then you're going to have to spend that expensive passport picture taken at the office downtown. So come and see us at Exquisite Podcast. Come and see us at Exquisite Podcast at St. Charles Town Mall in Waldorf, Maryland. Hey, listen, I've been talking to some people. I was talking to some people a couple of days ago, and they was telling me that, hey, look, I can go on Google and I can go ahead and on Google and see if I can do my podcast in my basement. Those are people that's not invested into themselves. First of all, you probably don't have the markup skills. Huh? You got to get your skill level up. You probably don't have the backdrop. You probably don't have the location. Huh? You probably don't know how to monetize your podcast. Huh? You probably don't have the right type of camera or the right type of phone or the right type of laptop, or you probably just don't have the right type of mics. You probably don't have the right sound, or you might not have the right pictures. So those are a lot of things involved. You probably don't have that desk board that you're probably going to need. You probably don't have all of that stuff. So why not let that boy RickTitus scream your podcast, scream your ministry, huh? Go to our Facebook group, Exquisite Podcast Group on Facebook. Go there, family. Go there. And listen, do me a favor, family. Do that boy RickTitus a favor and click the link in the bio. Click the link in the description. In the description bar. Go ahead and click that link in the bio or click it in the description bar. Listen, I want to thank all of the donators who donated last week. I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you for doing that. In Florence, South Carolina, Manning, South Carolina, Washington, D.C., Columbia, South Carolina, Maryland, Virginia, Danville, Virginia, Manassas, Virginia. I definitely appreciate you guys for donating. People do not like to acknowledge the donators. You got to do that, man. You got to do that. You got to acknowledge the donators. I'm telling you guys, you got to do it. And listen, that boy RickTitus do love you. I definitely do. That boy RickTitus do. So I see some people climbing on in. I love it. I love it when they climb in. I see some people climbing on in. It's a good thing. That is a good thing to do. Climb on in. If you're trying to get a podcast done, you want us to scream your podcast, you got something to say, you want people to hear you. So come and see that boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast. Come and see that boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast so we can get that thing done, so we can get it popping. And listen, it's nothing that we can't do. I'm telling you, when these FBAs put their hands on something, when we put our hands on something, we make some magic comes out. Some magic start coming out of the works when we put our hands on something. So let's go ahead and make this thing great. You ministries out here. You know, a lot of people say, well, why you do ministry? Hey, man, everybody got to hear that word. If you want to touch somebody, everybody needs to be touched. Everybody needs to be touched. See that boy. Come and see that boy RickTitus. Come and see that boy RickTitus. I see some people coming in the room. I'm gonna go over this flag post again. Our Facebook group is Exquisite Podcast on Facebook. Go to that group. You know, our email address is exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. I need your full name, email address, telephone numbers. I need your backdrops. I need your markup offers, your name of your show, and what time. Send that over to me. Do that boy RickTitus a favor. We do business in the U.S. and international. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it. We located at the St. Charles Town Center Mall in Waldorf, Maryland, right around the corner from J.C. Penney's. Listen, you want to get that podcast done, you want to get that ministry done, come and see that boy RickTitus. Come and see that boy RickTitus, that exclusive podcast, so we can get this thing here popping. Hey, listen, this is that boy RickTitus. We'll see you in another video. Who said it couldn't be done?